Arsenal open bids for Declan Rice have been rejected immediately by West Ham. Sources guarantee the total value of the proposal was 80 million, not enough to convince West Ham. Man City informed on Rice, but Arsenal still remain the favourites. They're expected to bid again. Okay, so there's two ways to look at this, right? Obviously, the first way is I understand why West Ham rejected our bids. 80 million, we've never going to get no chance of us to getting Declan Rice at 80 mil, no chance. You know, we know his value is 120 mil. And I always said to you guys, I said, look, if we want Declan Rice, we're going to have to spend big. We're going to have to spend at least 100 mil to get this guy, in my opinion. Now, also Man City have to come involved, don't they? Pep Guardiola, Manchester City have to come involved. And, yeah, it's kind of mad, you know. It's kind of mad. Pep Guardiola comes involved. Can they hijack the still, guys? What do you think in the chat? Let me know. But, yeah, look, Romano, Fabrizio also reported this, as well as David Ornstein as well. And I'm going to read his one out as well. And he also wrote, I think, an article on it. So let's have a look. Where is he? Where's Ornstein? There he is. Ornstein. Here he is, people. He also, obviously, for the Athletic as well. I think he's done this article as well. So I'm going to read his article. But yeah, this is what he came up before, saying Arsenal made an open offer to sign Declan Rice from West Ham. Man City now actively exploring the own approach for the 24-year-old. He said about Kai Havertz. So we go to that quickly. And let me quickly share this one, guys. So this is earlier today. Let's do that. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, so come on. Can you guys see? Because I can't. Yeah. Arsenal make an opening offer for Declan Rice. Man City exploring approach. Arsenal made an open offer to sign West Ham United captain Declan Rice. The first move follows talks between Arsenal executive Tim Lewis and West Ham counterpart Cameron Brady at the Premier League AGM in Hampshire on Wednesday. Although the sporting director Edu and the director of operations Richard Garlick are leading the process. I forgot about Richard Garlick. Premier League champions Manchester City are also actively exploring an approach on their own for the 24-year-old. The Athletic reported in May that Rice was Arsenal's main target this summer, with the club prioritising midfield reinforcements. West Ham chairman David Sutherland said, yeah, he's going to go. You know, we know that. Rice's contract at West Ham expires in 2024 with an option for 1 year extension. The Athletic reported in December that the England international had rejected 3 contract offers from the East London club. Oh, bro, I tell you what, mate. Nah, this is a joke. Mate, I forgot about this honesty guy, yeah? He charges people to read his website. That's bollocks. Fuck that. Honestly, that is bullshit. Once again, why are you charging people to read your website, honesty? Oh, that's annoying, that is, man. That's annoying. All right, let's go back to the best journalist in the world, people, yeah? Let's go back to the GOAT of journalism. Yeah, Fabrizio Romano. Let's go to Fabrizio Romano, because he's the GOAT of journalism. Honestly, charge me to read off their website. Are they taking the mick? Are they taking the piss? Let's go back to this one, yeah? So yeah, confirmed by the GOAT himself. We have put in an 80 mil bid. Man. Wait, when was this? Was this recently? This one was recently, wasn't it? This is just a few minutes ago. Look at this. Right, Arsenal significantly advanced on Declan Rice's personal terms in the last few days. That's what Arsenal bid again to find a solution with West Ham. 80 mil, that's exactly what I just said. 80 mil never going to be enough to convince West Ham as they hope for more than 100 mil. That's what I just said. That's exactly what I just said. Funny enough, Fabrizio's watching the channel, people. He's watching the channel. But yeah, no, exactly. At the end of the day, right, we were never going to get for 80 mil. You know, and look, let's talk about Man City, guys. Let's talk about Manchester City. Do you guys in the chat think we can see Manchester City, Pep Guardiola, hijack this deal? Because many reports going around that Man City are interested in Declan Rice. You know, and at the end of the day, We need to act fast. Have to act faster. And you know what? Fair play for putting in a bid early, Arsenal. You know, we put in a bid early. Fair play, right? 80 mil was never going to be enough anyway, but at least we put in a bid so far. I think we're the first team to do that for this deal. Obviously, Declan Rice asked to put in the first bid. It's been rejected, and now I'm happy that is why Arsenal will bid again. How much you guys think we're going to bid again? Probably 90 mil this time, I reckon, and that will get rejected as well. And we have to go for the 400, and then we will eventually get this guy. That's what I'm hopeful for. Realistically, if we do not act fast on this deal, then yes, Manchester City will come in and they will get Declan Rice. It's as simple as that, people. I'm still confident that we're going to get him, guys. My confidence level is I'm still 95% sure this guy's going to come to Arsenal. I'm still very confident that we are going to get this guy. But I do think we're going to have to pay at least 100 million for this guy. There's no chance for us getting him for 80. No chance for us of him for getting for 90 million. It's going to have to be 100 people. Yeah, Declan Rice, 100 mil. That's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. So, yes. Look, guys. Personal terms, no issue. But we know this. Personal terms, no issue. You know, the player wants to come to Arsenal. But if Man City pay them more money than Arsenal, then he's going to be a Manchester City player. You know, and I know they want Kovacic, but now they're in the race. You know, we can probably forget about Bayern Munich. You know, Bayern Munich are out of the race. Man United are out of the race. But it's now Man City and Arsenal for this guy. Now Man City and Arsenal for this guy. I still think we're going to get him. I mean, we have to, right? Because what if we don't get him? You know, what if we don't get him? What's next for Arsenal if we don't get him? But yeah, it's kind of mad. I mean, I see what people on Twitter are saying. He joined the biggest club in England. That's facts, bro. Yeah, everyone's saying 100 mil. Also trying to buy Rice. That's a good one. But yeah. Mate, I agree. Let's just go and pay the 100 mil, man. Let's stop sitting on the fence. Right? Yes, it's good that we're looking at this deal really early on. Right? I know it's very overpaid. I know it's very overpriced still. Like, it's very overpriced. Like, he's definitely not worth 100 mil. In the day, it's English tax, innit? It's English tax. And we've been trying to get this guy since, you know, January, innit? So it's about time we actually get this player done before he goes to Manchester City. Because that's the only... I'm 95% confident we're going to get him. And my 5% non-confidence is for Manchester City just hijacking the deal. Now, could you imagine? Oh, bro, no. That can't happen. We cannot let Man City hijack this player. You know, because I know they're looking at Kovacic, but they're in the race to sign this guy as well. And they've entered the race. So, you know, will they be willing to spend more money than Arsenal? Most likely. You know, most likely. And they have the money to do that, obviously. So, yeah, this is why we've got to act really fast. We're putting the first bid for him, you know, and it's a good first bid. Well, it's not. It's got rejected, but you guys get what I'm saying. I'm good. I'm happy that we've acted fast already, and got this. You know, and starting to, you know, put in bids and to see what's going to happen with it. I guess you could say it's testing the waters or whatever. But now I think it's time. You know, they've rejected the 80 mil bid. Now I just think we've got to go and give it 100 mil, get the player into Arsenal as soon as possible. That is what I think. That's what we've got to do right now, in my opinion. Before we let Man City come involved, and then Man City will pay more than Arsenal, then it will join Man City. So we have to act really fast, people. For once, I'm not confident we're going to get him. I still think we're going to get him, as I said. It's not over. You know, we saw the favourites, as Fabrizio said. You know, personal terms, no issue. It's all about the fee now, people. It's all about Declan Rice's fee. If Arsenal can agree a fee with West Ham, and the only way I see Declan Rice not coming to Arsenal is if either Arsenal mess up the negotiations and he goes Man City, and that's the only way, pretty much. That is the only way. That is the only way. If Arsenal somehow f up the negotiations for this player, then he'll go Man City, won't he? So yeah, you know, he's definitely in West Ham, but where's he gonna go, guys? Where's he gonna go? Arsenal, Man City, Declan Rice, people. There's of course going to be lots more in the story. we've bid 80 mil. I presume our next bid should be literally today, hopefully as well. You know, all right, they've rejected the bid. Let's go for another bid. All right, all right, you're gonna reject the 90 mil bid. Let's go for 100 bid. You know, and they're hopefully gonna accept that. You know, so I don't want this to go on weeks and weeks and weeks for just putting in random bids and then it gets rejected and rejected.